I'm sick of that shit. I'm not backing up from that anymore. I'm not taking it from people anymore. I'm not just a black man, I'm a brother.
Man. So in today's video, we got to talk about this ESPN audio leak, guys. So there's audio that's surfacing right now of an ESPN producer calling Stephen A. Smith an angry black man. Now, we all know Stephen A. Smith, he takes pride into being a black man.
I want to get into a conversation about me because of how some folks have been attacking me. Not over this, but using this as an excuse to accuse me of hating on the brothers. I'm sick of that shit. I'm not backing up from that anymore. I'm not taking it from people anymore. I'm not just a black man, I'm a brother. I'm not going to take this from people anymore.
So Stephen A. Smith said he's no longer having that. He's not going to take the back seat to this. So now that we got this audio leak and we know the reason why this is happening, because Stephen A. Smith just signed his big lucrative contract with ESPN. As you guys can see, he signed for over $100 million. And he talked about that on Gil's Arena as well when he got confronted by LeBron James.
Unless you're an athlete or an artist, you don't expect to be able to sign for, that kind of money. And so, it's like I'm very blessed. I'm very fortunate. I can sit up here and talk some shit. But I earned it. I earned it in terms of the work that I put in, the hours, how hard I work. But that don't mean you gonna end up getting some shit like that. I'm monitoring the money. And then I'm monitoring who getting the money. And then I'm monitoring how is it relatable to what I do. And then I'm saying, well, wait a minute now. That person got that money. That person got that money. How you gonna justify? So, if you ESPN and you in the news because you signed one of my colleagues to 5 years, 85 million, and another cat got 20 million a year, and then you look at Fox and Brady got 375. You're like, where do I fit in? And I'm looking at it from that standpoint, and I'm like, all right, this is my worth based on my ratings, the revenue that I know the show is generating, kind of knowing my business and stuff, because in 2009, when I got fired and I got let go, I was a dumbass.
So I want to get into this audio leak, guys, and if you can support my YouTube channel, hit that like button. That really does help support my YouTube channel. That really does help these videos get pushed out to the algorithm. I really do appreciate that, guys. So let's check out this audio clip here of an ESPN producer calling Stephen A. Smith an angry black man. Check out this clip right here.
This one guy, his name is Stephen A. Smith. He plays the angry black man on TV. The angry black man stereotype is basically you're loud, you talk over people. What you say is not necessarily important. It's more how loud you are and how you deliver your speech. He does that pretty well. I think the higher-ups at ESPN and Disney see that. He's like this angry black man. He goes on Fox News probably like once a week. And he'll talk about like Gaza. And he has no idea about Gaza. Talking about like his views on Gaza. And we're like, brother, you were just talking about the Lakers like 3 hours ago. Like, what do you know about Gaza? Stephen A. had been talking about LeBron's son for like a while. LeBron like confronted him at a game one time. And then ever since that, Stephen A's been on like 4 different podcasts, basically like, I thought it was a weak move, like coming up to me and whatnot. It's just this whole like embarrassing thing that we're all like rolling our eyes at. They just think he's crazy, just trying to create attention, which is his job, I guess. He gets paid a lot of money to do that. So. To like create chaos, to create like controversy, like an argument. That's like his job, basically.
So he's like an investor?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Very much whoever's buying my shit, I will sell you my book. Which is like Fox News sometimes.
Okay, so that's the audio clip that got leaked out, right? Remember, guys, we had reported on Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe responded to an article that came out about allegedly ESPN producers and First Take staff members were upset with them because ever since Stephen A. Smith got Shannon Sharpe to get on the show, they said that Stephen A. Smith was acting different. He started to like poke his chest out. He was being rude to the staff members. And they also threw Shannon Sharpe under the bus as well. Remember, Shannon Sharpe even had addressed that on his Nightcap podcast with Ocho. That report had came out not too long ago when Shannon Sharpe had signed his lucrative deal with ESPN.
That, the Shannon and Stephen A. is calling tension. I'm like, what kind of tension? The only people that's ever heard my voice on the phone, B.I., Bob Iger, CEO of Disney. Jimmy Pitaro, basically number 2, him and Burke Magnus, and Dave Roberts. I've been to New York 5 times in the studio. Ash has been with me every time. Jordan has been with me every time. I walk in there, I nod, I speak, I get my clothes out the closet, go into the green, go into our room, I get dressed, I go to the show, I do the show, I go home. They came to, how many times did they come to LA, Ash? 2, 3? Yeah, a lot of times, most of the time when I'm doing the show, Ocho, I'm doing it just like this. I'm in the box.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, I've never been on a call. I've never been on a call. When they're discussing topics, Shannon Sharpe has never been on a call.
So in my opinion, guys, I think everything is just stemming from this big contract that Stephen A. Smith just signed with ESPN. You know that comes with a lot of jealousy. Remember how jealous Stephen A. Smith was of Pat McAfee when Pat McAfee signed for that money. So when everybody sees ESPN signing these guys over there, it's just one big company of everybody want to get over on the next person, in my opinion. Everybody wants to sign that big contract deal. Everybody wants to be that guy when they're not that guy. So if the alleged audio leak is real of the ESPN producer Ryan Bertrand, if it's real that he called Stephen A. Smith an angry black man, this is definitely going to blow up. This is definitely going to be one of those things that get talked about inside the sports media world, guys. And with that being said, guys, gotta say salute to the Dreamerspro Show. If you stuck around this long, guys, hit that like button. That really does help support my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.